What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of the 10 Horse Monty YouTube channel. And it's winter fishing, guys. Nose is running. Air temps are mid 40s, which really isn't too crazy right now. I mean, we're in the middle of December. We've got a front pushing through today. We've got rain this afternoon. Water temps are 47 to 47.8. I don't know, 47 to 48, something like that. And the water clarity is pretty clear, guys. We just really haven't had a lot of rain around here for the last 3 months. So the lakes are super clear, they're super low. A lot of exposed cover that you don't normally see, which is kind of cool about this winter fishing in this fall where we haven't had a lot of rain. Seeing all kinds of cool stuff. So it's a great time to get out there and mark some cover, rocks, you know, laydowns, stumps, that kind of stuff. You can really see it. So put those waypoints on there, and when you come back in the spring and the water's up, you have some juicy spots to fish that not everybody has found because they didn't do their homework out here. Throwing a jerkbait today, jig and a shaky head, underspin. We're just kind of mixing it up, trying to figure out what's going on. Got a few hours to fish, and I'm just praying that that rain holds off so I can get a few hours to fish. I'm gonna fish regardless, but I don't really want to get wet. When it's like in the mid 40s and rain, it's pretty cold. I'm gonna stay out here though, because we made that drive and we're off work, and that's what we do. You never know when the lake's gonna freeze, so you gotta take advantage of it. So I'm gonna put this camera down, hopefully we can catch a few fish. Got a lot of bait out here right in this channel. So here's your creek channel right here. The bait's just sitting right in the middle of it, all along here, out in like almost 30 feet of water. Scanned this little main lake point. I saw some shad just out here deeper. Slid up here a little bit shallower. There's a little brush pile. Show what it looks like here. See a little roughage right there? There's some fish down in that. Make a few casts. See if I can catch one. They're down there. There ain't no doubt about it. Alright, there's my bait falling right into a little brush pile, and there's some fish hanging out in there. Don't know if they'll bite, but they are there. There he is. There he is. Little beaver bug. Looking at those fish down there. There's a little brush pile. I'll show you what I was looking at. It's getting better. It's pretty tough out here, folks, for whatever reason. But just scratching around. You know, that fish came on a beaver bug, which is a little soft plastic made by Crocagator. It's a really cool shaky head bait. I mean, you can flip it and use it as a jig trailer. Right there, sucker's pretty bad. 1/4 ounce shaky head, just throwing it on a 7-foot medium spinning rod. 15-pound braid, 8-pound fluoro leader. There's a couple more up there. It's just a little brush pile. Just saw some fish sitting up on that thing. I scanned it and saw them up there, put a waypoint on it, and see if we can catch another one. There it is. I think there might have been one on there. Throwing a little beaver bug, man. It's kind of saving the day for me. Can't really get them to bite on a jerkbait or an underspin. But man, you gotta catch fish, a little shaky head on the bottom. In the right area, of course. Usually get you some bites. It's a pretty cool little rig. There's a little laydown right over there. Can't see it because of the riprap. But it comes out pretty far. It's actually a pretty good sized laydown. Just caught one fish off of it. Kind of fishing the other side. There's a bite. Got him. Right off that limb. So there's one on both sides of that tree. Get up in here. It's a little better fish. Chunky monkey. Go. Little beaver bug, man. This thing's fun. It's a good little finesse bait for the winter time. And, you know, fishing's kind of slow right now. I don't really know why, but that's the way it is. But just working down this main lake bank. It's a deeper bank. Throwing to this outside grass and any kind of wood that's mixed in. Seems to be, I caught 2 fish on that one little laydown, one on each side of it. So we're just kind of hunting and pecking, enjoying the day. It's getting ready to get cold. So I like this decent weather. Oh, I got a knot in there. Look at that. I'm not going to change it. We'll see what happens. I might hook a 5-pounder and break off, but you'll know why. There he is. There was a fish on there. That's a little one, but they're definitely on that wood. Definitely got a little bit of a pattern going. Deeper water, wood, shaky head. We're going to throw a jerkbait again because I think they're starting to bite. Got out here in the middle of the day, and you know, winter, there's always a bite window no matter what time of year. But in the winter, that bite window is usually smaller and they're usually hard to catch. So when you start seeing the bite window open up like it is now, you got to make hay. There he is. Come on, off that lay down. Good fish, guys. Good fish. Right on that lay down. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, nice one. T-boned it too. T-boned it. There we go. Look at that. Boom shakalaka, man. Yo, RC sticks in the grill. Something with a white belly is key on these overcast days like this with a little wind. Got front moving in. Gonna get rained on here shortly, but man, there ain't nothing wrong with that one. That sucker's been feeding up, just working that lay down. Got a little bit of wind pushing in here on that lay down. There's a few lay downs on this point, and we're starting to piece it together. Dang, that's a nice one. That fish is fat. All right, let's let this beautiful beast go. That's a nice one. Really nice fish. All right, get on back in there, big girl. That's the good stuff right there. Yes, sir. It's a pretty cool little spot. We've got a bluff. I mean, the boat's in 33 feet of water. So we've got a bluff right here. And if you look down the bank there, you can see that grass on the bank. There's a little shelf. So this bluff just kind of ends, tapers off into a flat in the back of this pocket. Sometimes those fish will sit right off that grass, right on that transition area. Especially in the winter. You know, winter's really about transition areas and finding those places where deep water comes right up against shallow water. And if you got a little flat, a place that they can pull up and feed on, it's just that much better. And so running these kind of high percentage spots, staying busy, even though it's cold out here, moving around a lot, you can put yourself in the right place to get a few bites, because it can be tough getting bites in the wintertime. Just working down this main lake bank. Got some grass out here. The lake's down a bunch and just scattered wood. Just throwing that jerkbait up there kind of in about that 6-foot zone, just trying to work it on that outside grass line. And any piece of wood, definitely an advantage today. A lot of grass down there. It's a little bit of a pain, but that's where the fish are at. This grass is dying off. Gets that nasty brown color. You can jerk it through some of it. You can pop it through some of it, but every once in a while you get a clump and it won't come loose. But just working down this bank, trying to figure out what's going on out here. Staying in the wind. There he is. Little guy. Little guy. I'll take him. Them suckers are dangerous. He got me. Not bad. Thank God. Alright. That's not what we were after, but they all count. That fish smoked it. What's going on right there? Saw a fish blow up out here. Fish are busting on top of the water. Crazy. There he is. Oh, it's a good fish. Might be a striper. Always pays. No, that ain't a striper. It got off. God, that was a big fish. God. There's more down there. I think he's a striper. Wow. Pays to keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled. Yeah, there's some big stripers, I think, out there swimming around. Let's see what happens. I'm coming through some right now. There he is. Yep. Some good stripers out here, guys. That's fun. It's fun. I'll take those any day. Just heard some fish blowing up over here. I think there's a bunch more out there swimming around. It's not as big as the one I had hooked, but it's a nice fish. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want to get some more of your buddies. There we go. Well, underspin, man. That underspin is deadly. It's fun. It's fun. There's a couple more out there swimming around. They come through these areas really quick. And you just gotta, I don't know, I just kind of got lucky. I saw one blow up. And I was just happened to look over there. And I'm like, man, I better put the trolling motor on. Get over there and see what's going on. Let's see if there's some more out here. Striper right there. They're in the area. They're just moving around so fast. Hard to keep track of. Ooh, got one following it. Come on. God, he's all over it. He's all over it. Come on. Why won't he take it? He's following it right to the boat. It's flashing on it. This sucker. Another big one out there too. Got him. I saw that on the LiveScope. That was awesome. Big old ball of shad. Big old ball of shad. Coming right through that shad, and that fish slammed it. I think it's better than the last one. Feels like it. This is more like that first one that got off, I think. Strong fish. Stay hooked up, buddy. No, about the same size. It's strong. Man, it's so fun. Watching that ball of bait on forward facing sonar, and it all started when one of them came up and busted. And there you go. It's a decent fish. It's fun, man. It's fun. Man, they don't give up. There we go. Hey man, winter fishing, whatever happens, you got to jump on it. It's fun. I like catching these fish, man. These suckers are strong. They bite good. They move around. I mean, they really move around. You got to stay on top of them. They're just down there following shad. Big old ball of bait, just moving around about this 5-acre area. And every once in a while, I'm seeing them on the graph, and I'm just making some kind of random casts. Once in a while, one of them grabs it and holds on. That is fun. Thanks for coming along. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Jerkbait, underspin, and that little beaver bug by Crockett Gator. It's fun. Until next time. Got him. Got him. Fish sitting down there on this pond. Oh. There we go. Man, I had several bites on this little point here, right at dark. Little beaver bug kind of saved the day. It's a chunky little fish. It's fun.